Maria here again with this week's Bible lesson. We're going to continue with our Bible point from last week that says God has a plan just for you. Our memory verse is long, but we're not going to actually memorize it. But it says that you saw me before I was born. Every day of my life was recorded in your book. Every moment was laid out before a single day had passed. Psalms 139:16. Well, our story today comes from the book of Kings, 2 Kings chapter 11. We're going to learn about Joash. Joash is a little boy who became king. Well, let's start with this. When Joash was only 1 year old, his father was killed. And his grandmother, Athaliah, decided she wanted to be queen. So she had all of her children and grandchildren killed so that she would be the only one left to be king. Well, Joash's aunt took him, and she hid him in the temple. For 6 years, Joash lived hidden in the temple, learning the ways of God. He learned to listen to God, and he learned the wisdom of God from the priest there in the chapel. Well, at age 7, Joash was crowned king, the youngest to ever be crowned king. He became the new king of Israel. Well, while serving as king, Joash, he noticed the temple was in ruins. Joash asked the priest why the temple was in such ruins. Why weren't they repairing it? And the priest said, we don't have the money to repair this. So Joash said, well, let's put a collection box in front of the temple. And so here's your collection box in front of the temple. And the people brought their gold and their offerings and they put it in the collection box. The priest took the money and made repairs to the temple and rebuilt the temple. You see, Joash was a young king. He was only 7 when he became king, but God used him. So boys and girls, you're young right now, but know that God can use you too. As I ended last week, I said, pray and ask God what he wants you to do. I ask you to do that today, to take some time to say, God, what is it you want me to do? What is your plan for my life? I hope to see you next week. Bye, guys.